Hey and welcome to this week's video. Today's video is quite exciting for me because over the weekend my partner ordered me to blind date with books and they arrived yesterday, so decided to open them today. This is how they came. They have a little number on the back for which one that we ordered, and basically the idea of this is that you just base the book off of first sentence. So I will read this first sentence before I open the book and then we'll see what it is. If you've seen my other videos, you know I'm a sucker for a really nice cover, so this was a way for me to experiment and kind of pick up something that I may not have even glanced at in a bookshop. So the company that we ordered these from was Vibes Scribes that are based in Ireland. I did find out that they were meant to actually have the first sentence on them. It just so happened that mine didn't, but we won't really look too into that. I have their site up here so I can just read what the first sentence is. I picked number 18 and 19. The way that we picked what books it was going to be was also, we just picked a number between the ones that they had available. Now on their site they have more books than there was before when we were looking at them, so the numbers were a bit different. So we'll start off with 18. This book's first sentence is, "From where I sit, the story of Arthur Less is not so bad." So obviously from that sentence we already know that there's a character called Arthur Less. So I'm going to open this now. I'm going to see what the cover is and also what the book is actually about, because you don't even know the genre or you don't even know anything other than the first sentence with these books. Okay, I have a grip of it now, so that's actually a pretty cool cover, I will say. So the book is called Less and it's by Andrew Sean Greer. It has one thing that I don't like, and I don't like when you can't remove a sticker, but it says winner of the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction in 2018. So it's a fiction book, which I would have guessed. I'll give you a closer look at the cover. It's this nice blue, and then I'm assuming this is Arthur Less here. And the back says, "Who says you can't run away from your problems? Arthur Less is a failed novelist about to turn 50. A wedding invitation arrives in the post. It is from an ex-boyfriend of 9 years who is engaged to someone else. Arthur can't say yes, it will be too awkward. He can't say no because it would look like defeat. So he begins to accept the invitations on his desk to half-baked literary events around the world. From France to India, Germany to Japan, Arthur almost falls in love, almost falls to his death, and puts miles between him and the plight he refuses to face. Less is a novel about mishaps, misunderstandings, and the depth of a human heart. Hilarious and wise and abundantly funny is one of the reviews too, so that sounds really cool. It's not like anything I've read before, so I'm definitely excited. I'm reading some of the reviews that are attached. Marvelously, endearingly, unexpectedly funny is one. You will sob little tears of joy. I adore this book. And a fast and rocketing read. A wonderful, wonderful book. So it has a lot of positive reviews printed on it. Obviously they're not going to print negative ones, but so far I think it sounds quite interesting. It sounds like a good standalone book. It sounds really good actually. I think it will be funny. I think it will definitely be heartwarming, I'd say. I love the pink inside. It has 261 pages. But yeah, I'm actually quite happy with this. The books, by the way, I forgot to mention, are €5 each for your mystery books. So first book, it's gone down a treat. Okay, so now it's time for number 19, and the first sentence in this book is, "The shape of power is always the same. It is the shape of a tree." I just thought it was a bit of a cool concept, interesting kind of first line. I don't have any idea what kind of genre this is going to be. We'll say my guess would always be some fiction novel anyways. But yeah, let's open it. Oh, it's red. Oh, that's a cool cover. I like that cover a lot. That's one of my pet peeves with books. I don't like when it has like a fake sticker on it that doesn't come off. This one won a prize as well. Bailey's. Bailey's Women's Prize for Fiction in 2017. Oh, the inside. Okay, the inside continues the pattern too. So I'm loving all the red. Oh, and this is thick. It's like the thickness of the cover. Okay, so let's read the back. All over the world, women are discovering they have the power. With a flick of their fingers, they can inflict terrible pain, even death. Suddenly, every man on the planet finds they've lost control. The day of the girls has arrived, but where will it end? Ooh, that's a bit interesting. I haven't heard of either of these authors, that is one thing. So it's nice to branch out. They will be new experiences for me. It won't be a writing style that I've read before. If I saw it in a bookshop, I definitely would have picked it up and read the back at least. Judging by the synopsis, I do think it is quite a cool idea. I probably would have picked it up. This one I may not have glanced at, because I find that the red colours I just always get more drawn to. So there's the two books. I'm actually quite excited about two of them. They are completely different from each other. They are completely different from something that I might read. Power is definitely one that I would have picked up at a bookshop. I would have glanced at it definitely, because it's just that style of cover that I love. Those of you who've watched my other videos always know that black and red are just what draws me in. But I do love For Less. I like how the colour is a bit like neutral on the outside, and then you have that big vibrant hot pink on the inside. Between the two stories, I think I might actually read Less first, because right now I'm reading 1984 and I feel like that's going to be quite a heavy, and I think that Less will be a nice, just light read, kind of funny. I'm excited to read both of these. I'm glad that I got them. I think it's such a cool idea doing blind date with a book. I really like the surprise. Since lockdown and COVID has been going on for, ages right now, I haven't been able to really have a good look in a bookshop, and I think that this is quite the next best thing. I love just having the surprise of a new book, and the fact that it's delivered to you. You're basing your whole judgment on a first line. I think it's a great concept to make you experiment more with what you read. It's definitely something I would try again. I think I might try from a few different companies. These ones were actually the cheapest ones I've seen from Vibes and Scribes. They're €5 each. I feel like I haven't been robbed. I feel like that they are decent sized books. They have decent storylines, and they're both prize winners, so they must be good. So let me know in the comments down below if you read any of these books. I would love to know if you did and what your thoughts were on it. Maybe help me decide which one I'm going to read first. I have loads of books left that I have to read, so I might slip these in the middle. They are definitely ones that I will be reading anyways. I'm just really happy that I got given books that I would be inclined to read, so it's not a waste of money and it's not a waste of space on my bookshelf. Also let me know if you've tried a blind date with a book from any sites and what your experience with it was. Feel free to check out any of my social medias in the description box below. That's all for me this week. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week.